The first National Forum on Gender Response Budgeting was held on the 11th of April 2023.
The first National Forum on Gender-Responsive Budgeting was organized by the National Academy of Governors, the National Committee on Gender Equality, and the Ministry of Finance, in collaboration with the Merit Project and with the funding of the Government of Canada and the World Bank. Participants joined the forum in person and through the online platform.
I send my best wishes for the National Forum on Gender-Responsive Budgeting, signed by the Prime Minister of Mongolia, Mr. Oyongirteng Lobsonnamsret.
At the end of 2019, gender-responsive budgeting was a new topic that people were starting to discuss but did not have much information on. When as a team we brought up gender-responsive budgeting, people tended to respond with, "Women, you created and developed these concepts, then invented a budget to implement it." At the time, the general public lacked awareness on gender, which was reflected in their attitude.
Political will and political leadership are essential to ensure that gender-responsive budgeting takes root.
In collaboration with the local administrations, the Merit Project developed and introduced a series of e-learning courses, including a gender-based analysis class and a gender-sensitive communication. These were a major impetus to strengthen local public servants' gender awareness.
It is very important for civil servants working at the provincial and district levels to apply a gender equality lens when performing their daily work and in providing public services to citizens. This will change attitudes and perspectives.
We have an urgent need to apply a gender-responsive budgeting in all planning.
We all know that there are national commitments. There is a national strategy on gender equality adopted in Mongolia. There is a law on gender equality. 9 ministries have their own gender strategies adopted.
Now that the cross-sector strategy of gender equity from 2022 to 2031 and the government policy have been approved, activities should be planned and implemented according to these policies.
There is a need for all ministries to implement this gender-responsive budgeting process.
I would like you to know that the government of Mongolia will fulfill its international commitments and its obligations to the citizens. The Ministry of Finance will take the lead in building an inclusive society that leaves no one behind.
Based on the discussion and feedback received at the Gender Response Budgeting National Forum, a set of recommendations were developed and shared with the participating government officials who represent all levels of government.
Today's National Forum on Gender-Responsive Budgeting has achieved its goals. 183 people participated in person and 311 online. In addition to the importance of the theme, I would like to emphasize that in terms of scope, while we called it a national forum, it was an international forum.
There's such great leadership in the room that you will continue to make great progress with gender-responsive budgeting. So I wish you all the very best on your gender-responsive budgeting journey. And thank you.
Merit gratefully acknowledges financial support from Global Affairs Canada.